This camera makes me look so white. Wait, what if I turn the ring light on? It's even worse. But hey guys, it's Beltz, and today, I didn't really plan this video, but I got a new webcam. I kind of wanted to use it, and recently I bought a PS2 because it was my first console I ever played on. I was gonna buy a PS3 Fat, the one that could emulate PS2 and PS1 games, but I couldn't find one that was not under $500. So I bought a PS2 in 2025. I kind of wanted to just share my experiences, the pros and cons that I found to the console, and just what games I've been playing, and my general thoughts on the console. Because the PS2 was my first ever console besides the Game Boy Advance SP, and let's talk about it. Now I bought the fat PS2 so I could play PS1 games because I just thought that'd be cool. I didn't really get to play a lot of PS1 games, but one of my first ever games growing up was Spyro the Dragon, the first one. I love that game. I can't wait till I find a copy and till I can review it because it's a really good game. But I got the fat PS2 and it came with 2 controllers and they were broken. Only one controller worked and the square and triangle buttons were the only buttons that worked. It was really bad, and so I bought another one at a store, but the triggers didn't work, R2 and L2. And so I bought a $10 controller from the same store that was wired. It was third party, and it works way better than the actual PS2 controller. And it reminds me of when I was a kid, and you would always have to buy like those when you couldn't afford like the regular Sony controllers. You would have to buy some like bootleg, like for the PS3, like the rock candy controllers. You guys remember the rock candy controllers? One thing that I did have to learn the hard way is how the memory cards work. If you buy a PS2 to buy PS1 games, make sure you have a PS1 memory card, or else you can't save your games at all. You can't save it onto the PS2. My hair doesn't want to cooperate, so we're wearing the commie house. But I forgot that I was wearing this this PlayStation shirt that I think my ex gave this to me. But no, I got the PlayStation shirt on for the PlayStation video. Let's go. Now, a couple of the games I've been actually enjoying on this console are GTA 3. I wanted to play the original GTA trilogy on PS2 because the definitive edition came out, but it's like fun, but it doesn't feel like as classic as it could be, you know what I mean? Even with the update. And so I just thought, hey, I could get a PS2, and I could play like GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. And so right now, I have, I got GTA 3 at actually a really good price, full box. It was like $9, which is crazy to me. With the map, with the manual, it was crazy. It was a really good deal at this game store that I got. And then another game I've been playing recently is this game that my friend was playing. He was emulating it on his phone. We were playing with PS5 controllers, and then that same day we found a copy of the game at a game store. It's called Puzzle Fighter 2. It's kind of like Tetris, where you match these colors, and if you match them in like squares, or like a certain way, they'll become like these bigger gems, and there's these orbs that you'll get, and when you match the orbs with the colors, it'll send an attack to your opponent. And so when you're playing with your friends, it's a lot of fun, because when you send the attack, it'll send blocks that you can't destroy for a certain amount of turns. And so it gets really chaotic, it gets really fun, and me and my friends and my brothers were having a blast with that game. And I'm really glad that I found it, because it was just a really fun game. One thing I do want to mention about the PS2 is it does use AV cords because it is a 480p console. It is a older console. And my TV works perfectly fine with it. But one thing you might encounter is when you restart your PS2, it might like start in 4:3 with black and white. For me, all I had to do was change my input and then change it back, and it would just fix the problem. That's the solution I found online, and it worked perfectly fine. But yeah, that's the PlayStation 2. I just kind of wanted to make a short video about it. I just been having fun with my PlayStation. I'm in the middle of recording a Call of Duty review, the original one from 2003, potentially a PS2 game coming up. I think I'm going to review GTA 3 maybe. I'm not really sure about that. That's what I've been up to, guys. I've just been playing on my PlayStation 2, like it's 2000, like it's the year 2000 all over again, boy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe leave a like, maybe subscribe, I don't know. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and it's been Beltz, guys. Peace.